But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a fine musician, good entertainer, Michael Arthur.
So everyone's having a good time? What do you think of this band? I wanted you to just know what you were looking at here tonight. I really appreciate Rick Johnson coming down from Country 105. And, a couple little things about the band. I got asked a lot of questions doing radio interviews this summer, and my first song did a little better at radio than, Probus, they'd have me back every now and then. That's this whole first row of tables and the third row back there. Hello, Probus family. I believe my adoption papers are in the mail. I've been telling people, if you want to say something bad about me, do not say it in earshot of Probus. It'll just be a flurry of walkers and canes. You're dead. They don't need them. They don't need them. They can outwalk me, actually, at Presqu'île. I told people this summer, Donnie Reed back here on fiddle, I got asked about who's in the band, and I said, if Mona Lisa were a man and played fiddle, her name would be Don Reed. And Steve Petico back there, he actually won Guitar Player of the Year award from Canadian Country Music Association so many times, they finally cried uncle, and we had to make a rule, you can't win it anymore. So I just tell people my band is so good tonight. Steve's playing bass. Al, why don't you come here for a minute, just a second. This is my show. I can do what I like. Yeah, come on over. What did I do? We're gonna get right to it here. I just want to put my arm around Al here. I drove onto his property about a year and a half ago, almost a couple years now. About Thanksgiving or so, and just want to thank you so much for all the help you've been. He's encouraged me through doing my record. I built his new website, so he pretty much paid for the album. So I do appreciate that. What was the nice steak dinner they made you in Timmins? What was it actually?
Yeah, I'll share that story. First of all, you're meeting, saying about our meeting about 2 years ago. I'm mowing the lawn, and this car drives in, and this guy walks in. He says, did you know Larry de Griche? And I said, yeah, Larry D. Yeah. He said, well, he's my uncle. So that's where it started. And short memory here now. What were you asking me about to say? Oh, the dinner. That's right. Larry D's sister is his mother, and another sister is here tonight. And I was playing, I think, might have been with Johnny Burke and East Wind up in Timmins in the 60s or 70s, I guess. And Larry D said, go on over to my sister's place, or they may have come into the club and said, come on over for dinner. So when you're in Timmins, Ontario, you're up north, and it's kind of moose country. So they invited me over for dinner, and they said, do you like steak? I said, sure. What musician wouldn't? And anyway, so we ate, and they said, how was the steak? And I said, it was great. They said, have you ever had moose meat? I said, no. Well, they said, you just did. So that was great. That was a good memory of Larry D's family and everything. So this guy gets it honestly. If you ever knew Larry D, that's him. Okay?
Thank you, Al. Yeah, kick it off with a little something I wrote called "She Was Looking at Me." I don't know what happened to my mic. Something bad happened. All right, let's go.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's this crazy little game that people play There's no winners, there's no losers, but there's rules just the same. And if I had a minute, I'd tell you all about it, but I gotta run 'cause it's my turn to play. She was looking at me to see if I was looking at her. Well, her eyes flashed toward me in the blink of an eye. When I turned my head to see if she was looking at me, she beat me to the punch. Beat me to the punch. All that's left is just a hunch that she was looking at me to see if I was looking at her. Well, I wish there was some advice I could give about this dance we dance, this game we insist that we play. And if I knew the secret, you can bet I'd keep it, 'cause I'm pretty sure that she just looked my way. She was looking at me to see if I was looking at her. Well, her eyes flashed toward me in the blink of an eye. When I turned my head to see if she was looking at me, her face was turned away. She beat me to the punch. All that's left is just a hunch that she was looking at me to see if I was looking at her. Come on now. You may be thinking that this looks like a one-way street, and there's no way we could ever change feet. When I was looking at her to see if she was looking at me, well, my eyes flashed toward her in the blink of an eye. When I turned my head to see if she was looking at me, her face was turned away. She beat me to the punch. All that's left is just a hunch. She was looking at me to see if I was looking at her, to see if she was looking at me. Well, her eyes flashed toward me in the blink of an eye. When I turned my head to see if she was looking at me, her face was turned away. She beat me to the punch. All that's left is just a hunch. She was looking at me to see if I was looking at her. Thank you very much. And I do hope you're having an awesome time tonight. I have so many friends here tonight, so much family here tonight. And people kept saying, pump it on Facebook, man, put it out there. I'm like, nah, forget it. Everyone who wants to be here bought a ticket, and that's all I really cared about. So